Good afternoon and welcome to episode 21 of DITY. In honor of how crazy things have been lately, I decided to leave my hair real crazy. Just a visualization of how I feel right now. There's a lot going on. Anyway, on today's episode, we're going to talk about cabinets. We're going to talk about installing bathrooms, mainly showers, and then just some other small things that have been going on around the house. Anyway, I looked at my permit this morning just to kind of check it out and realized that yesterday was our 7-month mark. So we're not moving fast by any means, but I think we're moving faster than some projects. I'm really excited to be done, honestly. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it, and I'll check in with you guys later. So I wanted to start by giving you guys just a quick view of the interior and cabinets that are up. We pretty much have all the cabinets up right now, which is great. Most of the trim work is done. Haven't really done the ceiling yet, but that can wait for now. Anyway, we're getting quotes right now for countertops, but hopefully those are gonna go up here in the next couple of weeks. I paid some guys to do all those ones you just saw, but I did the ones in here, into the laundry room, as well as in the master bath. I kind of took some notes as they were doing it and kind of figured it out. Once you kind of get the first two in and level and square, the rest aren't too bad. But yeah, cabinets are pretty much done. The one thing that's not done is this tall vanity right here. It sort of just fell apart when I was installing it, so they're sending us a new one for free, which is great. So now that you've seen the end results of the cabinets, I want to show you some of the struggles that I had while moving and installing them. Enjoy. I did the tiling, at least the main run. I haven't done any cuts yet, and then I haven't really started the shower. That's what I did just now. I wanted to do a shower inlet. You can kind of see I traced it down there on the DIN shield, but I needed to take that out. I'm about to cut this insulation out here where I'm putting it. I'm gonna cut this 2x4 in the middle, and then kind of reframe it with that inlet, throw that back on, and then cut it out. So hopefully it's not too difficult to get this piece of frame out, but we'll see here in a little bit. So the inlet is done. It ended up not being too difficult. Yeah, it's pretty big. I think the tile will bring it back down a little bit, but in general I like it. Also, I talked to my neighbor and he saw that I didn't have any vent pipes coming to my master shower or master toilet. And so he was like, even though you passed rough inspection, you probably still want to add one in here before you tile and all that. So I went ahead and took this side off and threw up. It's a Studer vent, it's an AAV vent. Basically, you don't have to take it outside. It has a little spring action in there so air can get in, but stinkiness doesn't get out. Anyway, I went ahead and tacked that up and drilled it into the crawl space just so I can go ahead and keep working on the shower. I'm probably gonna have my plumber hook these up to my actual drains. I also might not just do it and see how they drain, but it's just nice to have that there in case I ever do need to drain either of those. Yeah, about to start working on the shower curb and then getting into the shower pan. So yeah, really making progress. All right, so we got the whole wall back on. It's not as nice as it was, but it's decent. And now I'm building the shower curb. So I could have bought Schluter's pre-made shower curb, but they were like $100, and this is a big shower and I have another one. And so I decided to save a few $100s and make my own. So I did two 2x4s the length of the opening, and now I'm covering it with hardy board via some adhesive, as well as some cement screws. So almost done here. Wasn't too bad. All right, and here is the guest bathroom. Here's the curb, and here is the wall inlet. After I did it once, it became a lot easier. Use the same method. One thing to point out here is I ended up doing two 2x4s across right here. My neighbor had said 3, but my wife and I both kind of like the smaller profile. We had originally thought about doing a curbless flat shower, but didn't really want to go back and cut out the floor and make that happen. So this is what we went with. Pretty happy with it. Overall, not too bad. Now on to shower pans. So last night I went around and filled in some of the crafts with some thin set. And now I'm going around and painting with this Aqua Defense. It's the same as Red Guard. I just got it at Floor & Decor. This is their brand. Anyway, I ran around and kind of like did the cracks and gaps and all the seams. And now I'm going back with the roller. Gonna roll it, and then I'm gonna go do it again. It's filling in pretty nicely, but I think a second coat is gonna be really great. Anyway, for this inlet that I cut out, since I'm not putting any backer there, so that's the exterior wall, I'm just gonna load it up, and that should be good with the thin set tile on top of it. Anyway, back to painting. All right, so the guest shower is done. Put some water in it. You can't really tell, but I'll touch it. There you go. So yeah, it's got about 2 inches of water in it right now. It's been holding for a few hours. Pretty happy with it. Finished up the master shower as well. Got my second layer of mortar and attached the drain in here. I haven't filled it with water yet. It's still drying a little bit, but I should do this later tonight or in the morning. Anyway, hopefully they both hold. Wasn't too bad. I think my thin set probably should have been a little thinner to hold this membrane a little bit tighter. But overall, I'm pretty pleased, and if the water holds, I'll be happy. So we had our inspector come out this morning, and I passed the shower pan inspections, which was great. I told him I was really nervous about this one, and his response was, "Why? This is the easiest one you have." In the end, it was pretty easy. I was just afraid I was gonna flood the house. Anyway, yeah, we're doing shower pans now. All that leaves left from an inspection perspective is final systems and then final building. So getting pretty excited. Still have a lot of work to do, but we're moving now. That's it for the episode. I'm probably going to check in with you guys here in a couple weeks again with the finishing touches on those 2 bathrooms, really just tiling. And then also going to talk a little bit about countertops. We have somebody coming out today to do measurements and then get that installed next week. So yeah, really cruising along here. I think after that, it's just going to be trim as well as doors. And then I think we're going to be really close to done. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll check in with you guys in a few weeks.